Hi travelers, Tara here. This is actually being recorded Sunday, October 8th. This is going to be a reading, a general reading, an open reading for all signs. So the messages will not resonate. This is for the big Jupiter transit into Scorpio. So if you have anything at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think 6, Scorpio, Jupiter will be touching upon those aspects. But also, if you have any other factors, when what I mean when I say factors are planetary bodies or asteroids, and any other sign at 0 through 6 degrees, Jupiter will be making an aspect to those as well. For those of you who have your charts with me on the website membership, drag those charts out. Take a look at what you have at those degrees. Jupiter is going to be in Scorpio for an entire year until November, I want to say 8th or 9th of 2018. Scorpio is a money sign. Most bankers and accountants, those people have heavy Scorpio factors. Scorpio also is opposite the second house, which is the house of Taurus, which rules your values, your valuables, your movable possessions, your money, your 401k, retirements, things of that nature. But Scorpio is those things in partnership with other people. So those deadly, serious financial and or sexual agreements. That is what Scorpio rules. So I'm recording this early because Monday and Tuesday I have doctor's appointments. So I do have all of the romance videos posted up over on the gallery. So the individual monthlies are up, as well as all of the romance. I've got all that done. And a transit watch will be posted later today. So by the time you see this, for those of you who haven't checked into the website, your stuff is ready for you there. We're going to just open the cards and see what Jupiter may have to bring. We will be clarifying with the Sibyllus, and I have the Heart Oracle Tarot and the Angel Answer cards here with me. I will tell you that those romance and relationship readings, I use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Quite some interesting readings, very, very much so. There's a common theme, I think, playing out that was within all of them, and this has really been about really relationships. September, I posted an article up on the website about September and complicated relationships, particularly involving the asteroid of Ceres. And then Jupiter in Libra, that cycle only comes around once every 12 years. But typically what will happen is that you will find people getting married, people moving in together, families being blended together, folks added in, folks leaving, new babies coming in, new business partnerships, new financial opportunities in partnership with people. But the flip side of that is also that there are lots of separations, divorces, legal issues, bankruptcies. But now we're moving into Scorpio. So this whole year that Jupiter has been in Libra has been an opportunity. And it more than likely, it's probably for many of you has been quite a confusing time. And, you know, it's like you don't know if you're coming or you're going. So many things are changing. But Jupiter was giving you, what Jupiter does is he gives you an opportunity to clear the ground. So for those of you that have been planting seeds, Jupiter brings growth and abundance. He brings you opportunities, a chance to fix things. And he wanted you to clear the ground in terms of your relationships because there's something new coming in for you, whether you are leaving one relationship or not. And typically what will happen is there's so many people that separate and or divorce during a Jupiter and Libra cycle. What it does is it frees up a whole bunch of people. So if you've been looking for a new partner, your opportunity has been come, but you had to have been taking that opportunity through that whole year to clear the ground so that when you meet that new person, you're going to be ready for that partnership. Anyway, I did some pre-shuffling. And the Queen of Cups has come out. Now, this would typically represent a water sign female, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. She normally represents the sign of Cancer. but just as an energy, it represents feminine receptive energy. Now, this reading is going to stand whether this is same-sex or heterosexual, whomever's going to take the role of the female, whomever's going to take the role of the male. We don't know what the cards are going to say, but that card came out. And what was interesting is that that card flew out face up when I picked up the cards and started to meditate. I put her back in the deck and she came back out. So she presented herself again. So I am really excited about Jupiter moving into Scorpio. I'm a closet Scorpio myself. And so I've got some things that I'm trying to, Jupiter will be in Scorpio, will be in my third house of communications. So I'm really excited about some things that I want to do, some revamping, some new things I want to bring to you guys. All right, let's go. Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. Wow. Four of Wands. The Death card. Well, there's that Scorpio energy. Here is a King of Cups. Wow. The Star card. The Page of Swords. Wow. And the Fool. This is all Uranian energy down here on the bottom. What's underneath the deck? Oh, wow. You guys, really? I don't know what to say. There's the Sun card. And whenever this card comes out as one of the last cards or the overall energy, this is very, very, very positive. This is very, very, it's like the yes card in the deck. Now, I'm getting several messages already. For some of you, what we're looking at is a couple, okay? And it's two stories. One couple is separating. It's the end. We see this happening quite suddenly. The end. And another couple are coming together, okay? I don't know what else to say about that. For some of you who are separating, this Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, I'm sorry, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords, this is about you leaving and leaving quite suddenly. You are heading. Sometimes I see the Eight of Wands with the Six of Swords to say you're going to have to either take a trip or you are moving very, very rapidly away from a situation that where you're going into a situation that has been troubling for you in some aspect, but now you're moving out of that. It has to do with your idea of either marriage or commitment, shacking up, but this could also be about celebrating something. So for some of you, this could literally be that you've gotten out of a relationship, you know, and you are hightailing it off to another location because this has ended with this particular king, this water king. Okay? Do know that for some of you, this situation was brought about because it was time. The Death card is not only an ending, but it is also a transformation of a situation. I think for some of you, this ending will come quite quickly and abruptly here. Now, what happens when Uranian energy, and that's what that is, and as a matter of fact, we have two somewhat Uranus cards. Uranian energy is about rebellion. It is about freedom. It is about revolution. And so for some of you, even though this may be or has been a painful time for you, it is designed to free you up. I was just telling you how for some people, their relationship is supposed to end because there's something new coming up on the horizon for you. Now, I don't even know what to say about this. I'm just kind of looking at it. For others of you, I see that there is some type of there may be a house move coming up. This is also about taking a trip. Six of Swords over to the Four of Wands to the Fool card. So for some of you, this may be a move. You are moving home. You are leaving one home because one relationship has ended, a separation or divorce, and you are leaving. You are leaving very rapidly, and you're moving to a new place, whatever change of address that means for you. Some of you will indeed be traveling now that this relationship, maybe the relationship ended and what you wanted to do was to travel. Well, now you've got that opportunity to travel. For others of you, I see that there is a meeting of some sort, something that comes through with the Star card. Now this represents the South Node in Aquarius. This card also represents Venus, and this card is about showing yourself as who you are. Venus rules your values. It rules, like I said, your home, your apartment. It rules your bank account, your monies, your personal. And I do feel that this is a coming together of two people. That's going to create something totally new here. Either way, what I don't see here is a lot of pain. So I think for some of you, you're like, wow, okay, that was enough of that, good riddance. It's time to go now. And you're going to be okay with that. And for others of you, someone new is going to be coming in that is perhaps going to revolutionize your life, who will be, I think, quite different. I think they themselves could be someone who's moving away from a very difficult situation. Even though traditionally tarot card readers do not interpret the death card as a death, I do feel in one respect that there may have been a passing that came about rather recently, really rather recently. I can't see, they're going into, this is going that way. So I think that someone has passed away, and that was brought about through some type of, as if to say that it was their time, so to speak. This is about divine timing and the cosmology of it. I feel that some of you are going to be getting a message. Now, this Eight of Wands can typically mean love at first sight. It can typically mean travel by air, but it is about some kind of message or something coming in quite rapidly. For some of you, whatever this thing is, it is going to be an ending, a message, and it may not be very pleasant. Okay, again, like I said, I don't see a lot of pain here. But for others of you, this is about something that's coming in that's going to transform a situation for you. Okay, some news. Now, sometimes this card is about work. That's what we associate the wands with. But it is about, I think, the transformation of desire or ambition or what your goals were. This is a card of communication, a student of communication. Now, I feel for some of you, you may meet somebody online out of the blue completely. And this may be what changes that situation. Could be that some of you meet someone traveling on a trip. Say you're going on a business trip. You happen to sit on the plane next to somebody and that person, boom, their sparks fly. Okay. This is really quite an interesting reading. But because death sits in the center, this is a real transformation, no matter which side of the coin that you fall on. I really don't see anything negative in this. Even if it was the passing of someone, the passing, it was time for the passing to happen. And I don't sense that there's any sorrow or grief in the fact that the passing has occurred. It is simply another transformation of a situation. It is another life event. This is quite an astounding reading. I don't, what I'd be most interested in knowing is, what is this Page of Swords trying to tell us? He's telling us something. He wants to tell us something. There's shock on both sides. But this is more of a peaceful, this is, to me, this is about a healing. There's a passing, there's something moving across. This may have been a sudden death, unexpected. That's what that could mean. It could mean of someone who you care deeply about. This could be even your parents. It is a couple. About your parents, not just about a married, not necessarily in terms of you. Whatever this thing is, it is Pluto, Uranus, and Venus, and Uranus with the Sun. Now, in some of the old decks, this was a Martian energy as well, from the old interpretations. This is Venus in Aries, and right now we have Aries on the 7th house of partnership, with Libra being on the 1st house. So this is really a change in energy. This could be meeting someone who kind of sparks your passion, your desire. For some of you, I'm picking up travel. There's travel here. And I do feel that some of you will be going quite rapidly to another place. Almost as if the cards say that this is something that you've manifested in some way. Because these are wands, this could have to do with some kind of transfer with your work. And maybe that is what ends one relationship with the person. This is a marriage card. And then I have this couple here. But this, it really is an opportunity to start over, is what I'm picking up. See, she's faced one way, he's faced another. But yet this diagonal also speaks to the meeting, Pluto and Uranus. Whatever this thing is, it is a complete and sudden transformation. Almost one that like kind of comes up, because that's how Pluto works. He works underground. And so this may almost may seem as though whatever this thing is, it's not tower energy. Please don't, it's not tower energy. It's like whatever this transformation is that occurs, it occurs at such, it comes from such a depth from underneath, almost like you don't see it happen. And then suddenly, boom, there it is. Here's the sun to illuminate it for you. And we have the sun and the star. The sun and the star. This is the overall energy of this. I feel that for some of you, this is going to be a completely new way of life. No matter whether you are divorcing, separating, or leaving, and or you are meeting someone new. This is going to be a completely new way of life. I don't even know what to look at. I want to look at this page. Alanamika. In the past. Viaggio, a trip or visit. And a reunion or meeting. I think what this is saying is that for some of you, this is about here with the death card. This is about the end, knowing that this and that it's time to move on, but you're moving on because there's something new coming for you. For others of you, this is about maybe discovering that your partner wants to be with someone else. Maybe someone is returning, someone is going back to another partner, someone who's been your rival in the past. This is definitely about meeting someone other than yourself. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords. Whether you are male or female, this is somebody new on the scene. But because they show up in the past position here, this could even be hearing from an ex. Okay. Some news coming in. Maybe they're telling you, you know, hey, I'm getting ready to get married again. Speranza, the hope. The stanza, the card of communication, but there's nobody there. And the melancholia. That tells me that somebody leaves and doesn't even say anything. Maybe this is what this is talking about. That instead of it being another person, that it could actually be you. You guys no longer are together. It's a past thing that quite doesn't make sense with the way the cards have come out. So what I'm going to do is look at this Eight of Wands. You know, I know that Asclepius stationed direct in Aquarius, I want to say a few days ago. So this could be a situation in which you thought was dead comes roaring back to life. I don't see any discombobulation here. I have no repeater numbers at all. Now, death is a 4. It's number 13. So you break that down and it's a 4. So there's 2 4s here. Change of address. Possible house move. The Vedovo. Yeah, this is the letter. And the Donna de Servizio. Right? I think this L'Anamica is 2 people. I think it is somebody new, but I also think it's you. It's the end, and the message is I've met somebody else. That's the message, and I think that's true for both people. And I think it's going to occur in a very unexpected way. That's what Uranus does. It's surprising events. It may come through text message. It may come through email. It may come, you may even see this in the newspaper, an announcement coming. That banner, that's an announcement. The writing has already been on the wall for some of you. There's another banner. But that is the rose of purity. And I think that is speaking about ending with a pure heart. You know, it had to end. It had to end. We're going to ask not what is ending, or how, we want to see what transformation death brings. Okay. For some of you, this could be about maybe you wanted to reconcile with someone, but you're meant to move on now. Why? Because there's somebody new coming for you. There's something new. This is a whole brand new, different way of life. Pleasant conversations. You know, this could even have been about a legal issue that has been taking a while to, like I said, if it's been a divorce or separation, then there's, you know, that, the pensiero, meditation and thought, and the prigione. And in one respect, this is saying that, you see, the prigione implies some kind of limitation or constraint, right? But here we see someone meditating on pleasant conversations. The transformation is that that's going to change. This could be about someone being fixed, or perhaps that any negotiations that have happened or have been going on, they've been slowed down a little bit, but now that's about to change. Also, that whatever this thing is, la donna de servizio prigione la riunione, the meeting, tells me that the meeting of the new person that's coming, it won't happen right away. But when it does, for some of you it may, but when it does, it's going to revolutionize your life. It's an opportunity. And this is about trusting in the universe, okay? And this is about healing. Again, it's not a tower energy, but this is about some kind of peace or healing or clarity coming through for you. All of a sudden, you may get the message, okay, look, I want to be with somebody else. And you're like, wow, you know what? You're absolutely right. I don't know why we've been fighting over this crap. You know, let's do this, let's do that, and then we'll just call it a day. Whatever this thing is, it really is a whole new way of life. It really, really is. Again, like I said, no matter which side of the coin that you're going to be falling on, it's a whole new way of life. It's a whole new way of life. Isn't that something? I was not expecting to see whatever this was. I didn't know what was going to come. Right in the center. So this is like being on the precipice of something brand new. And I sense that this is coming through. For some of you, this could be something that happens on the day of the Jupiter moving into Scorpio. For others of you, it's going to take a while for that to occur. But the Death card says that it's time. With the star, it's time. And I don't even sense that there's going to be a lot of anger or pain around it. Just sense that it's going to be like an acceptance, okay? Please formulate one question for the angel answer cards. You know, that Lanamika, if it's you, it's like saying in the relationship, if it's about to end, you know, there's not necessarily enmity. It speaks to concealed hate and anger and rivalry, but you can just read that as the feelings aren't the same anymore, right? And if this is about somebody new coming in, I don't think that this person, it has been hidden from you, although, you know, Pluto works underground. I don't think that it was that case. I just think it's time to meet a new soulmate. It says to remain positive. Really, because there's something else coming for you. And I guess it depends on how you want to look at the situation. Because sometimes that Scorpio energy can be trying to hang on to the bitter end and trying to get payback on people. But remember, that's a very karmic energy, and Jupiter wants you to clear the ground. He doesn't want you to, he's trying to bring in some new opportunities and something fresh for you. Okay? So try to remain positive. This card wanted to just flipped itself over. Let's see what it is. It's another Fool card. It says trust. Isn't that amazing? Remain positive. Why does this not in the right place? Hold on. Because I don't know my alphabet. Remain positive. The angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. This is a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. You are speeding along your dreams. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. That, I'm telling you, every time I see the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, this is like something moving so fast, you know. But when it comes, it's your chance to take it and run with it. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. So if this is about a relationship that no longer serves you in your highest good, know that there's another one coming along quite quickly. The question is, are you going to be in a place to be ready for that? Okay? You've had a whole year to be getting your crap together. All right? So, Jupiter and Libra. Here is the Fool card. The key word is trust. Leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, and courage. And for those of you who've been waiting for someone, rejoice, the universe is looking out for you. Now it's the time to trust that the path you're on is in fact the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. There's a star card. Trusting the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take actions that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone. It is also a reminder that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. That's what that, remember, you've got all that movement going on. Boats, horses, the Fool, okay? It says, in addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. Like I said, for some of you, you're like, man, I'm glad to be out of that relationship. Now I can go travel, okay? Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with the carefree innocence you had as a child and expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risk and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Whether it's a relationship with another person or the relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action. Even a good relationship can be improved. And what steps can you take to achieve what you desire? The affirmation is, I open myself to giving and receiving love that is for my highest good. And for some of you, this could really be about the recognition of loving yourself. And that could be, you know, this relationship has come to an end. Now it's time to focus on me and the things that I want to do. And in doing that, you are raising your vibration. And believe me, if you're going to be looking for someone else after another relationship, you will find that person. But it's going to require that you remain positive and trust that no matter which side of the coin this is you fall on, everything is as it should be. Okay? We may not like the way things are, but it is as it should be. You have to trust that the universe knows better than you. So that's what I have for you. I hope those messages helped. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Okay? Namaste.